you can see behind me that Southwest Airlines sign, and it was a group of Southwest Airlines passengers that got quite the shock this morning. I even have a ruler to measure how deep the water is. That's pulling 9 inches of water, that just in this area, how deep that is.
It is quite the nuisance and pretty loud for any residents that are living in this area.
So far, we know that from the Liberty County Sheriff, that Liberty County Sheriff's Office is assisting U.S. Marshals with the apprehension of an individual from Maryland. And I want you to take a look at Factors Walk right now and just look at the amount of police presence that we're seeing right now. And we've been told that not only is Liberty County Sheriff's Office assisting, but there's other agencies as well.
Hit it!
Take a look as you follow me. You can see those emergency lights just stretching across the interstate of I-95 North. It's this spot right here where Candler County deputies found 43-year-old Tiffany Carter's body. Ever been caught without a seatbelt or texting behind the wheel? In Bryan County, it's not just blue lights pulling you over anymore. Even to the side of me, you would see hundreds of cases of water, food, supplies, diapers, really anything these families are needing. I'm going to show you how this new crosswalk works at night. First, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and press the button. As you can see behind me, those yellow lights are normally flashing, but the new feature is this big light that lights up the entire crosswalk.
You can see you're looking pretty dry right now. You know, how long is that going to last?
Well, I'm going to be like in the parade, so I...
I don't think it's going to last any long, not too long.
It says it's been a big help in the recent natural disasters and helping other agencies, all while being an eye in the sky. Nothing could have prepared one homeowner for what she saw when she came home. A tree in her roof. The voice you just heard may sound like me, but it isn't. It's actually an online voice-generating website that was able to clone my voice in 5 minutes. This is what Hunter Hudson's body looked like after the brutal encounter. Just take a look at those vicious scratches and bloody bites. And today I spoke exclusively with Hudson as he relives the night he fought for his life.
It was me or him. It was me or him, and I got 2 little boys, 12 and 5, and Daddy's coming home.
Hunter Hudson was enjoying a quiet campfire when a sound in the dark shattered the night.
And I heard a crazy noise, you know, I've never heard before.
That's when Hudson says the bobcat struck without warning. This video, shot by a friend, captures the chaos moments after.
I just walked out of my camper and got attacked by a bobcat. I wasn't looking for the bobcat. The bobcat found me and come out and jumped on my shoulder.
With his gun out of reach, Hudson relied on pure instinct to survive.
I reached around and grabbed him and pulled him as hard as I could back in front of me. And I took my thumbs and put it right there and made it so he couldn't breathe.
Badly hurt, Hudson knew he had to act fast.
I had blood running off the end of my fingertips and had to call the ambulance and get them to help me clot it, and up here and on my back wouldn't stop bleeding.
But the danger wasn't over. The bobcat tested positive for rabies.
I got about 40 shots at about ½ inch to 1 inch needles. It was a lot. I about passed out twice.
Health officials say rabies can make animals unpredictable and deadly. As Hudson recovers and undergoes rabies treatments, he says he's just grateful to be alive.
I've seen a lot, you know what I mean? But for me, yeah, this is one of the craziest. I don't know, man. You can't make this up.
Health experts warn rabies is always a risk here in coastal Georgia. Residents are reminded to keep a safe distance from wild animals, never feed or touch them, and make sure your pets are up to date on their rabies vaccinations. Deputies here in Bryan County to catch drivers breaking the law, and that's exactly what happened to one Richmond Hill driver who got pulled over just right here on Ford Avenue, only to discover it was a drone that caught her.
I just thought it was crazy. I've never even seen anything like that.
Adriana Davis had just left the Dollar General in Richmond Hill when she got pulled over.
And I was just like, oh my God, what did I do? So he was like, hey, is there a reason you don't have your seatbelt on? And I'm like, oh my gosh.
But little did she know she was being watched the entire time.
And he was like, yeah, I was seeing you, and he brought the drone down. And I was like, that's how you caught me? And he was like, yeah.
Davis was so stunned, she said she had to record it for proof.
They in Richmond Hill and they just waiting. They are literally taking pictures of you in the car, waiting to catch you.
Bryan County Sheriff's Office is using drones to scout situations before stepping into them.
See the person sitting in the car, see the person without the seatbelt on, take a still photograph or a video, and then pull them over and say, hey, you didn't have your seatbelt on.
Right now, the sheriff says the drones are only being used to catch drivers texting while driving or not wearing a seatbelt.
It can pull up, zoom in so far that you could just about read somebody's text on their phone.
The technology is now raising concerns of invasion of privacy, but the sheriff says it's legal.
They ran it before our state court solicitor and said, hey, if we use the drone for this purpose and we do this with it, would you be able to prosecute cases on that? And the solicitor told him absolutely.
Davis says the situation has taught her a valuable lesson.
Listen, I don't even pull out of my driveway without putting my seatbelt on. I don't. I do not pull out of the driveway without my seatbelt on, so they got me. They did.
The Bryan County Sheriff's Office hopes they influence other law enforcement agencies to use drones for the same tactics. Reporting live in Richmond Hill, Tia Maggio, WJCL 22 News.
Strike 2, traffic stop.
Bright orange, flashing lights, and ready to move. The Chatham County Sheriff's Office is putting these new road runners on the road, aimed at cracking down on traffic violations like speeding.
Hello, how you doing? Deputy Lasco, Chatham County Sheriff's Office. The reason I pulled you over, we're doing 68 and a 55. Is there a reason why we're going that fast?
I found out in 2024 that there were 2,000 accidents in Chatham County. Wow. And most had either serious bodily injury or death. And so these things we take very, very seriously.
Along with the road runners, you'll also see these black and gold strike units, each with a different focus.
The road runner is focusing on municipal streets within the county as well as unincorporated streets within the county. Strike unit, which stands for Strategic Traffic, Road Interdiction, K-9 Enforcement, their focus is on our highway roads.
Their bright color is meant to stand out, a visible reminder for drivers to slow down before the trouble starts.
The natural reaction of a driver is to notice something is different. And so if something is different, the natural reaction is what? Slow down or take caution.
While they focus on traffic, the road runners and strikes also respond to crimes and emergencies. I got to go on a ride along in one of these units and see them in action firsthand. What made you want to specifically be a part of this particular program?
We all work at the pleasure of the sheriff, and I always believe that. And that's what we're here for. We're here to do our job, really. Slow them down.
Sheriff Coleman says the impact has been noticeable, even after just a few months on the road.
We're bringing, with almost an immediate impact, it just means the world. It means the world to me as a sheriff, and it means the world to my constituents who reside in this county.
Reporting, Tia Maggio, WJCL 22 News.